this would be a really nice place to see in the summer. But this is what we've got right now. These are cottonwood trees in the middle of the desert. We're at a place called Rattlesnake Springs. And I am all by myself. Here I am, people, in Texas. Texas, the land of oil and long roads that just go on and on and on. I struggled with this episode trying to find things to entertain me along these long stretches of nothingness. But I did eventually find weird things on the side of the road to entertain me. I am traveling as far south as I can go, all the way to the Mexican border to spend some time on the Rio Grande. That is the river that divides Mexico and the United States. So welcome to Big Bend State Ranch. It is the untamed West, still beautiful and wild. So here you go, guys. You know what to do. If you like what you see, please remember to subscribe to my channel. Let the weirdness begin. This display even came with music.
Oh, it seems so cold. The compassion that I felt just didn't show.
Since I messed up on my reservations, I couldn't stay in Guadalupe National Park to hike that mountain in the background. So I ended up hitting the road and having to travel a long distance and traveling way into the night, and I finally just found a place to pull over and get some sleep. What a freaking, so far I am so impressed. I love it here. They have got like the coolest rock formations. I don't know if you can see that in the background, but I'll take you a little bit closer. But I'm out for my morning walk. Got my coffee, and we're actually in the state park right now. My $5 in. No tickets for this girl today. What movie would this have been in? those mountains. I guess I will find that information out when I get to an information center. This wind is crazy. Holy. I can't get in close to the door. Okay, let's get going. Oh man, all this hiking is definitely making me hungry. And I'm up at 5:30 in the morning, so even though it's 10:30, I think it's lunch for me. And we have a teepee. There's 3 of them. Well, that's just something different. This is my lunch. I made some fresh salsa with some green tomatoes that I got at the local market back in Pasito. And just some ham and coleslaw with a guacamole dressing and just some chips. Something simple. So I'm gonna enjoy this in the teepee.
Kind of wish I knew what these little green tomatoes were.
Finding my home for tonight. It's a nice gravel road, and I believe I will be all by myself. So, good night all. See you tomorrow. Well, it's day 2. I had a fantastic sleep. It was so dead quiet out there last night and so pitch black that I didn't even venture outside the van. I wanted to build a campfire, but it's really isolated out here. So anyway, I can't stick around here because today we have to get back to the van and we are taking off down the road because we are going to go visit a ghost town. So let's get going. Even though half of the graveyard is filled with people who died from the influenza flu that had ravaged the area, it used to be a town that used to produce cinnabar, and it peaked in the First World War. But by the time the Second World War started, the mining company had to file for bankruptcy, and the miners began to trickle out. By the end of the war, though, it was a bona fide ghost town. Yeah, you can actually see the straw still in the mud. If you come to Tulingwa, you'll notice that the new residents have blended in with the old buildings, and they even have a trading post where you can get a beer and just sit out on the porch, just like you would way back when. The town is a lot of artisans, and there's a lot of little gift shops that you can explore and purchase little things to take home with you. And before leaving this Mexican town, it was time to have some Mexican food. Just checking out to see how this mic does in the wind. Yeah, it's still picking up stuff. Damn it! This background noise is going to be the end of me. Just finished talking to that park ranger, and other than the fact it's pretty hot, just chat him up all day. But anyway, we are just an overlook. Should we do the overlook, or should we go down to the water? This is
where you feel like you're in one of the movies and you're gonna end up seeing some illegal immigrant jump out of the bushes somewhere. But yes, this is very beautiful. I was coming down to the river and we are very close by, and I'm just going to flip this thing around and we will show you. But yes, I'm just happy that all these days of driving in a desert sure is nice to see water. So, this is the river. This is the divider between the United States and Mexico.
Well guys, I thought I'd take this opportunity because I have pretty much the whole park to myself because there's nobody else here. Yeah, I was thinking about van life, and on my journey down to Big Bend, there is a lot of open road, a lot of nothingness. And you get deep into your thought about whether this is something that you'd be able to do long term. I think I'm gonna be just fine. Like, I mean, I love being on my own, but there is like a little part of me that does miss a sense of community. And I'm hoping, based on, you know, my videos and the vlogging and people making comments and knowing who else is out there, that they just make a comment and hopefully maybe we can connect, because part of me is needing that connection with somebody who's passionate about the same thing that I'm trying to do. I guarantee you that if you make a comment and you want to connect and just, you know, discuss what's going on in each other's worlds, and I definitely will get back to you. Chat later.
Well, my friends, this is where I'm leaving you. And I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. It would mean a lot to me. Like I said, I just would like to build a community. And if you do, hit the bell and you'll be notified when my next video comes out. Until then, love you all.
How does this thing work? Camera equipment, it's driving me crazy.